can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, so go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure, downtown. Everything's waiting for you. Downtown. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights so much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, so go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. Downtown, downtown. Downtown. And you may find somebody kind to help and understand you, someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can't forget all our troubles, forget all our cares, so go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't wait a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Downtown, downtown, Do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long, I may go wrong and lose my way. Do you know the way to San Jose? I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. You can really breathe in San Jose. They've got a lot of space. There'll be a place where I can stay. I was born and raised in San Jose. I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. Fame and fortune is a magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With a dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust and blow away. And there you are, without a friend. You pack your car and ride away. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Oh, do you know the way to San Jose?
woman walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman, that you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't walk away. Hey, okay. If that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman.
What number is this, chap?
7A.
Okay, no, I mean, don't get excited, man. It's because I'm short, I know.
Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Want to spend, but how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, well, if you don't know who we are, we can't actually see. We can see you people.
That's why I
here
wore
with
the shirt, to make it really easy for everybody.
We're the Bobkatz. This is the better-looking half, Sarah. Oh, there you are. Greetings. We're from Harvey Bay. We
we're starting the show today. We've got Brad Butcher all the way down from Rockhampton on after us. A guy with an absolute beautiful voice, writes great songs, does great covers, and we're very pleased to have him. And we have to close the show, Allan Caswell. For those of you that know the Prisoner theme song, he wrote that, and he's lived off that all his life. It's the only guy I know that has made a living in Australia purely on music. He's had hundreds and hundreds of songs recorded, so we're very privileged to have him on the show today. The Bobkatz, we were, and still are, going. Yesterday, 12 months ago, we lost my best mate, Gaz, who wrote all our songs, which is Sarah's father. And we're paying tribute to him today. Going to play you some of his wonderful music. We're very pleased to be able to carry the torch for him. And I think what's really important about Gary's writing is he was such a lovely family man, and all his songs reflected that. He wasn't out to write hits, he wrote what was in his heart. And anyone who listens to Macca, I'm sure quite a few of you do, would know the song The Man in the Picture, which put the Bobkatz on the map, and Sarah's going to sing that for her dad today. He wrote it for his dad many years ago. Hope you enjoy it.
The man in the picture didn't fly through the air. He's no superhero, he's sure no millionaire. He didn't walk on the moon, he didn't save the world today. But he's my hero anyway. We all need a hero, someone to follow, someone to look up to, a good role model. Well, I'm sitting here looking at an old photograph upon my wall. The man in the picture had it all. Yeah, the man in the picture, he didn't fly through the air. He's no superhero, he's sure no millionaire. He didn't walk on the moon, he didn't save the world today. But he's my hero anyway. Walking through the back blocks and the kids on the street, I wonder why they're angry all the time. Well, they're all out searching for something they just don't find. I guess they need a hero like mine, like the man in the picture. He didn't fly through the air. He's no superhero, he's sure no millionaire. He didn't walk on the moon, he didn't save the world today. But he's my hero anyway. If I had a wish today, I wouldn't wish for riches, wouldn't wish for flashy cars or fancy breeches. I'd wish that someday my son would take my picture and say, that man in the picture didn't fly through the air. He's no superhero, he's sure no millionaire. He didn't walk on the moon, he didn't save the world today. but he's my hero anyway. A kind and gentle man, the best friend I ever had. He's my hero, he's my dad, man in the picture. He's my hero, he's my dad, that man in the picture. He's my hero, he's my dad, man in the picture. He's my hero, he's my dad, that man in the picture. Thanks very much. Whew, get that one over and done with. I can stop the...
We even opened a bottle of Penfolds Saint Henri in his honour.
Yes, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Any excuse, I guess. Any excuse. We have some congratulations in order. We've been handed a note here that says that Val and Ken Deering are celebrating their 66th wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Yes, 30th of October, the week of the 30th. And Val's a volunteer. She's at the door at door 1. I'm not sure which one door 1 is, but congratulations, Val. I'm not sure if your husband's here too, is he?
And good on you, Val, because I've done a lot of work here, particularly out on the river stage, and the volunteers here do a wonderful job, and we're so lucky to have this beautiful facility in our region. Yes.
Damn straight.
This next song is the first song Gary wrote for his dad, and this one is a bit of a sad song, but it's also it's about his mum, who's no longer with us, and sort of some of the last times he spent with her. But we think it's one of his greatest songs, don't we?
Definitely. Well, I think they're all great, so bit biased. The last time I saw her, she was tucked away, a little 6x4 in a nursing complex with a lock on the door. 'Cause she just might wander and get lost on the street. She don't know nobody, and now she hardly ever speaks. Well, I went to her room and she smiled at the photo on the wall. 4 kids in Sunday best, they owe her one and all. I said, pointing to myself, that's me right there. But like a ship lost at sea, she just drifted off somewhere. But she knew me better than anyone, and she knew the things that could bring me undone. I would always find a smile and just walk away. I could hide my feelings deep inside, but she knew. You know what gets me is that sad face and the cold blank stare, and the fumbling fingers that once combed my hair every morning before I went off to school. Those hands dished out the discipline, taught me the rules. And she knew me better than anyone, and she knew the things that could bring me undone. I would always find a smile and just walk away. I could hide my feelings deep inside, but she knew. door for what would be the last time. She shuffled along beside me, eyes fixed on the line. I was sure I was a stranger, but then the sun broke through. She put her arm around me, and I think she knew. Yeah, she knew. She knew me better than anyone, and she knew the things that could bring me undone. I would always find a smile and just walk away. I could hide my feelings deep inside, but she knew. Yes, she knew. It's a good one, right?
One of the things about getting a little older, I'm nearly 30 now. Stone, someone said from over there. Was your first car. IUL 119, my registration number, driving. I bought my mum's XC Falcon 1978 with no mag wheels, a blue vinyl roof. I was so uncool. But it was my first car, and I don't know the registration of my current car or any between the old Ford. Gaz used to drive a HR Holden. It was his first car, and he wrote this song, The Old HR, and it's a lovely song. The car's out the back of the property, hasn't been used for years, and the creek's rising. And, pardon me, a bit emotional about Gaz today. The creek's rising and the car's drowning, and he reflects on his car. This is the old HR. I don't remember how it goes.
Yeah, if you can, that helps, if you know what we're doing. Yeah, you go again.
Yes.
The water's halfway up the door of the old HR. I've never seen the creek come up so far. Seeing her now, I get a little sadness and shame. It's been a while since I thought about that old car. She took me across the Nullarbor back in '75. There was still 400 miles of bull dust and dirt. She took me around the country and never let me down. She was a paddock basher till she finally gave up the ghost. She's the old HR, and I love that car the most. Now the water's almost claimed her. She just sits and waits. She'll be gone in an hour if she rises at this rate. For the last 10 years or more, she's been out there behind the shed, turned out for the rest of her days like a thoroughbred mate. But she took me across the Nullarbor back in '75, and there was still 400 miles of bull dust and dirt. She took me around the country and never let me down. She was a paddock basher till she finally gave up the ghost. She's the old HR, and I love that car the most. Watching the water rise, I feel I'm letting her down. Just standing here, watching her drown. She took me across the Nullarbor back in 75, when there was still 400 miles of bull dust and dirt. She took me around the country and never let me down. She was a paddock basher till she finally gave up the ghost. She's the old HR, and I love that car the most. Yeah, the old HR, and I love that car the most. Yeah, she's the old HR, and I love that car. Thank you. That's another one. I just really get into that one when we sing it. I don't know why. I can visualise every little moment in that song.
My brother had a HR Holden with the curtains in the panel van with the curtains in the back.
Ooh la la.
Just the thing. I thought it was pretty cool when he had it. When my daughter turned 18, I didn't want one of those showing up in the driveway. Yeah, Dad's just sharpening his knives and cleaning his shotgun, and he's off his meds at the moment. This one we recorded a while back, and Sarah and I slowed it down because, interestingly enough, my brother sent me photographs he found on the internet of the house we grew up in, which was, Mum hated the house. It was a horrible old weatherboard on 67 acres. As one of three brothers, we never were in the house. We were up trees in haystacks.
I don't think there was much room for you to be in that house from the photos, though. I don't know how you fit in there.
Three of us in one room. I was a little smaller then. Looking at those reminded me of this song that Gary wrote about his place when he was a young fella. And this is The Old Place. I hope you enjoy it.
Sometimes when I get back to town, take the time and I travel down the long road to where the old place stands. The little white fence is almost gone, the fine trim lawns are overgrown. There's nobody here with the skill of my father's hands. No, the old place don't shine anymore. There's holes in most the windows and the doors. Well, it never was the best house on the block, but the memories remain carved in rock. Well, I can still see Dad working hard, football games in the back of our yard, my two little brothers and my sister Sue. Christmas time when the old place shone, faces of people a long time gone. Yeah, the old place could tell a tale or two, but the old place don't shine anymore. There's holes in most the windows and the doors. Well, it never was the best house on the block, but the memories remain carved in rock. Carved in rock like a pyramid in the desert. Carved in rock like some ancient sacred stone. Carved in rock, those memories will last forever. Memories of the place that was my home. Well, it was one of the first built out this way. The old place has seen better days, and I don't see it standing for too much longer. But it was home for me and my family, some other members on the family tree, and the love we learned here just gets stronger. 'Cause the old place don't shine anymore. There's holes in most the windows and the doors. Well, it never was the best house on the block, but the memories remain carved in rock. No, the old place don't shine anymore. The old place don't shine. We were very lucky. I know my auntie Sue gave Dad a beautiful timber frame, and it had a picture of the house when they first bought it, a picture once they'd done it up and made it beautiful, and then a picture just before it was knocked down. So we have this beautiful display of those 3 photos, which is, all about the old place.
It's lovely, all those memories. Yes. The house that I was talking about that we grew up in, there's just the house and the water tank. There was all these different things and hedges, and they're all gone, but the water tank reminded me, my brothers and I used to drag a big sock stuffed full of paper, like made up our own big snake, drag it across the road on fishing line. And when someone would pull up, we'd hide behind the tank. Anyway, folks, this is our last song. It's been a pleasure to play for you.
I've brought Gaz along too.
Yes, here he is. He's a shaker. It's great
He's
to
a
have
shaker.
Gaz.
It's funny, I just very quickly, I'll tell you the story of the shaker. So it's actually an oregano leaf container that Dad had in his studio out the back, and he always just liked to add a little bit of colour to the stuff that he was recording, and so he just stuck a little bit of sand in there just to get that nice kind of sound. And when he was gone, I sort of walked into the studio and I sat in there. I was just sort of sitting around looking at different things in the room and thought to myself, I need to put Dad in that. So there's a little bit of him in here, and he's here on stage with us, and he's rocking it out today with us as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Kohler.
It is. It's a very nice thing. Sarah said, what do you think? I said, it's the most marvellous thing I've heard.
I don't think Mum was very impressed. She can't take him up there shaking him around. But anyway.
All right, we're going to finish with a song called The Red Top Table, because back in the 60s and 70s, everyone seemed to have one of those red top tables, or there was a few green ones with the metal beveled edges. I know we had one, and this is a song all about that.
Wood stove in the corner, radio on the mantle up above, family round the table, kinda like a hand inside a glove. Talk about the days just done, we talk about all the days to come, sitting round the table. We talk about battles lost and won. You know, I think about it, I'd like to talk about it, and it all happened in the kitchen around the old red top table. Spent a lot of our lives in that little room. Broke the bread, drank the wine, but we were able to put all of our dreams and our feelings on the table. Sunday morning early, everybody feeling alright. Brown bottles on the table, hair of the dog from a heavy Saturday night. Good times for the taking, hard times just seem to slip away. Sitting round the table, don't seem too far from yesterday. You know, I think about it, I'd like to talk about it, and it all happened in the kitchen around the old red-top table. Spent a lot of our lives in that little room. Broke the bread, drank the wine, when we were able to put all of our dreams and our feelings on the table. Yeah, the old red-top table, tales it could tell to rival Aesop's fables, the stories I know so well. Grandfather on my daddy's side, he was a man I never knew, passed away in that kitchen. There was nothing anybody could do. I think about the history, I think about where I come from. I used to think about the man, I used to feel his presence in the room. You know, I think about it, I'd like to talk about it, and it all happened in the kitchen around the old red-top table. Spent a lot of our lives in that little room. Broke the bread, drank the wine, when we were able to put all of our dreams and our feelings on the table. We put our dreams on the table. We put them all on the table. Put them all on the table.
Thank you very much for the Bobkatz.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having us along.
We'd like to welcome on stage, a warm welcome. He's a new dad too. He's got 11 weeks old. Mr. Brad Butcher, please make him welcome.
Morning everyone, how are we? We're surviving 2020, and I was going to say 2019, but it's been a weird one. It's given us plenty of time to stop and reflect on the important things in life, so I'll open with a song about exactly about that. It's called Simple Things. Well, I'm always watching everybody. It seems they've got it figured out. I feel like I'm the only one filled with fear and choked in doubt. Well, I wanna walk to the horizon, feel the dirt beneath my bones. And it's been so long since I've sung this song that I've sang the whole thing wrong. With each day gone, and each breath gone, I know my place, and just a little piece of something great, and I'm on my way. I want to read a little more, learn from history only truth. Well, all the simple things, the fairy tales, the innocence of my youth. And I want to walk to the horizon, dirt beneath my bones. I learned to love that feeling far outside my comfort zone. With each day gone, in each breath drawn, I know my place, and just a little piece of something great. And I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. There are no outlines anymore, only shadows on the ground. You see the boundaries all fade away when you've been lost and found. With each day gone, in each breath drawn, now I know my place, and all the simple things we must embrace. And I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Oh, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. All the simple things lead me on my way. All the simple things lead me on my way. All the simple things lead me on my way. All the simple things, they lead me on my way. Thanks very much. Yeah, we've had a hiatus this year, so much so that I've forgotten what shirts I'm supposed to wear on stage, and I packed my bag leaving from Rockhampton yesterday afternoon, and you're seeing me in my work shirt right now, so I apologise for that, but happily sponsored by The Real Group this afternoon. But yeah, I released my last album in July of 2019, and before the wheels fell off, and it's called Travelling Salesman, and for the last almost 10 years now, it feels like that's what I've been. You know, you're popping up in different cities and playing in front of different people, and instead of selling you all Bibles and sewing machines, I'm selling my songs and myself. This is actually a true story. All of my stories are basically true stories. I don't know how to make stuff up. I just tell you things I've been through, write stuff about my family. And this song in particular takes us back in the third verse to a crane accident that I was a part of. I was underneath it and when it rolled over, and thankfully I crawled out from underneath it, changed my DAX, and I wrote this song. I'm just another traveling salesman, town to town trading my wares, a pirate out hunting a fortune with a guitar and auspicious plan. I approach each day as a lesson, and trust me, I've sure learned a few. I've been hoodwinked, handled and borrowed, but honesty in 3 chords will do. For I'm just another traveling salesman on this lonely road paying my dues. It might not always be easy, but I'll be leaving soon. I've played every outhouse and dust bowl, and I've only regretted a few. My intentions have always been golden, but sometimes that hasn't shone through. For I'm just another traveling salesman on this lonely road paying my dues. It might not always look honest, but I'll be leaving soon. My old life damn near killed me, shifting steel in a black lung town. The money was the factor redeeming until it all came crashing down. So I packed up my six-string and suitcase, everything that ever rung true. My friends called me reckless and crazy. I said, pay no mind, it's just what I do. For I'm just another traveling salesman on this lonely road paying my dues. It might not always seem moral, but I'll be leaving soon. For I'm just another traveling salesman, and this highway keeps waving me through. I might not always be present, and I'll be leaving soon. So I'll leave this song. Well, the year is slipping away. What are we, 10 weeks to Christmas, give or take? Man, where do they go? I can remember being a kid in my grandma's backyard. I've got the scars on my shins to prove it, running through the garden and jumping over through a rose bush, and she had this lovely mesh iron that was just holding all the roses up and sticking out, and I copped it fair in the shin. But you grow up with those little memories of, those golden years, I guess, as a child, and I ended up writing a song about it, and I called it Easy Street, and it's all about those memories and how easy it was back then, but how things have changed. There was life all through the garden, the cousins are young and keen, the kitchen window open just to overlook the scene. Like on every other Christmas, all the family come to me. We get drunk on holy water, in the spirit of the feast. You can have all the easy street you want, but you won't find much of anything there. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love if you never break. In my mother's lounge room, it must have been 45 degrees. The air conditioning worked just fine, but she wouldn't use the thing. I was far too young to realize all the fortune plain to see. Wearing punches my big brother thought were a fitting gift for me. You can have all the easy street you want, but you won't find much of anything there. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love if you never break. You can go on forever, living in a perfect world, but you're never gonna learn till all you know is gone. That was a lifetime ago. It feels like yesterday. And the house that holds those memories now holds another family name. We've buried a generation, seen divorce and the world decay. And through near financial ruin, a long lost brother joined the fray. All the easy streets you want, but you won't find much of anything there. You can have all the easy street you can take, but you won't know love can never break. No, you won't know love can never break. No, you won't know love if you never break. Thanks very much. Tell you what, it's nice to be playing a gig in a room with people in it, not just the bedroom or hiding. It's nice to see you're all social distancing. We have to do this in a strange new world, but as life would be, through the middle of this I had a little girl, my first child, little Lane Butcher, and she's 11 weeks old today. And thank you. It's a special moment. I know I'm not the first one to do it, but it still feels pretty special to me. So I'm going to dedicate this little song to my darling little girl. It's called I'm All In. It may be raining on Monday. It might be sunny and mild. I could be crossing New England. You're working 9 to 5. Once she grows up, of course. But no matter the weather, no matter the miles, you reach the end of your tether. For worse or for better, I'm by your side. And so put me on the first plane home whenever you call and need your dad. Well, I promised you, for worse or better, I'm all in. Well, I was walking the ages, I've been stoned and stung. You brought me into the living, speaking a kindred tongue, making plans for the weekend, destination and time. I could hear your mind bleeding, laconically leading me to the light. So put me on the first plane home whenever you call and need your man. Well, I promised you, for worse or better, I'm all in. No, we don't need the planets aligned, just a good connection and a boarding flight. In the heat of the moment or the dead of night, well, anytime. So put me on the first plane home whenever you call and need your man. Well, I promised you for worse or better to put me on the first plane home whenever you call and need your man. Well, I promised you for worse or better, I'm all in. For worse or better, right down to the letter, well, I'm all in. That will also be the first and last time I dedicate a love song to my daughter, because singing some of those lines is like, this makes no sense, Brad. I'm all in as a dad, not as your man. Anyway, I'll think about that one a little more next time. Well, I'll leave you with this song. Can I just thank, while I'm here, Rob McCoy of the Bobkatz for having me a part of this here today. And all the guys behind the scenes here, guys and gals running this show. It's just nice to be back on a stage playing some music, original music, and it's lovely to be a part of it. But none of this would be here for me if it wasn't for meeting Gary Kohler, who passed away 12 months ago, as the guys would have just told you. And a lovely guy, a great songwriter, a real friend, and sadly missed. So one thing he did teach us, though, old Gaz, is that there's nothing wrong with being humble. And he was one of the humblest people you'll ever meet, almost to a fault. So I'll dedicate this one to him. It's called Well Dressed Man, and I'm sure he's up there with a tucked-in shirt like he always had on, his belt on, and hopefully writing some great songs still. Thanks again. My name's Brad. Have a great morning, or in afternoon now. We have another guy coming up, Mr. Allan Caswell, who's another guy who needs no introduction really, but I'll see you later. There's that sweet memory again, burning rows of sugar cane under a sunset you just don't see anymore. Right across that auburn sky, in a long lost lullaby, my mind wanders on home. So my granddad was born a king, at least that's how I remember him. His handkerchief folded twice in the top drawer. The tales of hard work and good tidings taught me timing is everything. He'd next to nothing when he went smiling out the door. I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Forsake those angry thoughts and past tense blues. I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. Well, I'll never cease to be amazed how time flies and people change. Oh, the past is but a gift for all to see. And like many, I went for a ride, bulletproof and stubborn pride. And now I hold more truth than poetry. I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man, and forsake those angry thoughts, past tense blues. I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. A better view. see it in my mother's eyes, feel it when my father cries. All the love and the cruelty of life. Better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Forsake those angry thoughts, past tense blues. I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Let tomorrow bring today better view. Let tomorrow bring today better view. There's that sweet memory again, burning rows of sugar cane. As my mind wanders on home. Thank you very much. Can you welcome to the stage Mr. Allan Caswell, winner of 8 golden guitars and the writer of... I'll just hand it over.
I'll be strong. I go to places where we used to go. I'll say there's nothing wrong when I see people that we used to know. I take this chance to drink and dance and hide my breaking heart. I won't think of you at all until the hurting starts. Till the hurting starts, I'll be this party's heart and soul. I can't even fool myself that I don't want you anymore. There's nothing left to it. It's how it used to be. I won't think of you at all until the hurting starts. I'll hit the town, 'cause I don't wanna spend my nights alone. And when I get down, that's when you find me reaching for the phone. I won't cry and wonder why the whole thing fell apart. I won't think of you at all until the hurting starts. Till the hurting starts, I'll be this party's heart and soul. I can't even fool myself that I don't want you anymore. There's nothing left but to accept that this is how things are. I won't think of you at all until the hurting starts. I won't think of you at all till the hurting starts. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm Allan Caswell. I play country music and do a lot of Allan Caswell songs because I know most of his, including this one. I wrote this back in 1979 for a TV show called Prisoner, and I haven't had a real job since. The song's called On the Inside. I used to give her roses. I wish I could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. We'd built our world together with a love so clear and strong. But that was on the outside, Where did I go wrong? On the inside the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun and rain are prisoners too. Morning comes around. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too. Morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun and rain are prisoners too. Morning comes around. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too. Morning comes around. I used to give her roses, I wish I could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. Thank you. Thanks very much. It's lovely to be here. I mean, these days, if you're a singer or a songwriter, you're lucky to be anywhere. I mean, prior to Saturday night when I did a show in Lightning Ridge, because it was kind of within the zone, it was only 50 k's south of the border. I've spent, since the 8th of March when I did my last gig, I've just spent time in my new house on the Gold Coast in the Republic of Queensland here, and haven't gone anywhere or done anything, so it's great to be here. You know, especially with my friends Brad and the Bobkatz. I met Rob and Gary in Tamworth. It was the Tamworth Songwriters Association Awards, you know, and there was one category I had 4 songs in the final, and Gary had the other one, and he beat me. And I thought, geez, I better write with this guy, and I did, you know, so it's been great. We've been friends ever since. Does anyone remember CDs? Oh, good, yeah, with an intelligent crowd. Yeah, I'd like to play you the title track of my new album, which is going to be available afterwards, along with everybody else's. My friend Kate, whose family run the White Hart Hotel in Longwood in Victoria, which is a pub I play at when I'm going to Melbourne or when I'm coming back from Melbourne. I was playing there, and she was talking about a party they had at the pub the previous weekend, and she said, I don't remember much about it. I think I've got tequila amnesia. And I thought, geez, can I use that? Kate's got tequila amnesia, but she thinks that she had a good time. From the pictures they put up on Snapchat, she might have been better off drinking wine. Started with just margaritas until Will suggested those shots. Now Kate's got tequila amnesia, and she don't remember a lot. Lick, sip, and suck, the party hots up when she's drinking that Mexican Gold. Somebody please hide all the keys, 'cause we gotta keep Kate off the road. Kate's got tequila amnesia, so she's always got something to blame. There's been a few what was I thinkings, as well as the odd walk of shame. She sticks to beer, wine and whiskey. You'll always find Kate in control. But Kate's got tequila amnesia, and the party's beginning to roll. Big sip and suck, the party hearts up when she's drinking that Mexican Gold. Somebody please hide all the keys, 'cause we gotta keep Kate off the road. Kate's got tequila amnesia, but she thinks that she had a good time. Though from the pictures they put up on Snapchat, she might have been better off drinking wine. Started with just margaritas, till Will suggested those shots. Now Kate's got tequila amnesia, she don't remember a lot. Kate's got tequila amnesia, so the bad stuff gets mostly forgot. Thank you. Thanks. There's been a rumour going around country music for a number of years that I can only write songs about love and drinking, but in my own defence, all my love songs are about drinking and all my drinking songs are about love, so I've pretty well got country music covered. Yes. As Brad mentioned before, I've won 8 golden guitars in Tamworth, and which sounds impressive until you realise that I won like 5 between 1980 and 1988, and then nothing for like 19 years until 2007 when I won another one, and won in 2016 and one this year. So what I got at home are 5 black ones and 3 gold ones, because I don't want to disillusion anyone, but the golden guitars aren't really gold. They're kind of bronze and they dip them in gold, and after a while they go black, you know. So I'd like to play you a song that won me a black golden guitar in 1988 for Male Vocalist of the Year. It's a song about the world's greatest drink, Jack Daniels. Now I drink Jack Daniels for 2 reasons. One, because I like the taste, and the other because if you've got a crook throat, it makes you feel a lot better about it. It actually doesn't do anything for your throat, just makes you forget you've got one. And it was the big deal, right? This was the golden guitar for Male Vocalist of the Year. This was the big one, right? So I won it, and the next day I raced down to the newsagent shop to buy the Telegraph so that I could open it up and see Allan Caswell wins Male Vocalist of the Year golden guitar. You know what it said? Slim Dusty doesn't win award. So away it goes. So anyway, this is a song that won me the golden guitar in 1988 for Male Vocalist of the Year and has kept me in free Jack Daniels ever since. I love this song. I didn't know you long enough to love you, so I don't know if it hurts me now you're gone. Yeah, and I don't need this bottle to keep me company. I could still be just as lonely on my own. I played the scene so often that I'm used to getting over how I know I'm gonna feel. Though by now I've learned enough to give up dreaming. Tomorrow morning's heartaches will still be just as real, and the drink is still Jack Daniels, and the story's still the same. The more it dulls my senses, the less I feel pain. And you slipped out of my life as quickly as you came. and left me with these blackjack blues again. Don't think you owe me any explanation, honey, I don't need to know to understand. It was quick, it was clean, and it was over just before I was fool enough to make too many plans. And the drink is still Jack Daniels, and the story's still the same. The more it dulls my senses, the less I feel the pain. And you slipped out of my life as quickly as you came, and left me with these blackjack blues again. And left me with these blackjack blues again. Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm going to do one more before we get my friends back out here. But I figure we've been doing all the work since like 11 o'clock. And it's about time you had a shot. So if you know any this group of songs, just join in and help me, right? If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another, and it just don't look right to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just walk on by. Thank you. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. In a dimly lit corner, in a place outside of town. Tonight I'll try to say goodbye again. But I know it's not over. We'll meet tomorrow night. I love you far too much, so why pretend? Just walk on by. That's beautiful. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Walk on by. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I never felt more like singing the blues. Never thought that I'd ever lose your love, babe. Why'd you do me this way? And I never felt more like crying all night. Everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. Yeah, the moon and stars no longer shine. The dreams are gone I thought were mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you, cry over you. I never felt more like singing the blues. Never thought that I'd ever lose your love, babe. You got me singing the blues. Trailer for sale or rent, room room still at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no 2 hours of pushing broom buys 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man who means by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all the children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around, singing trailer for sale or rent, room still at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no 2 hours of pushing broom buys 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man who means by no means king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. Thank you so much. Please welcome back on stage my friends, the Bobkatz and Brad Butch. It's weird, you know, doing a gig this time of day, everybody's back there drinking coffee. Instead of what they would normally be drinking. Oh, we changed the order, have we? Okay, fine. Red, red wine, go to my head, make me forget that I still miss you so. Red, red wine, stay close to me, don't let me be alone, 'cause you're tearing apart my blue, blue heart. I was strong that in time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine, it's up to you. All I can do I've done, tearing apart my blue, blue heart. I'd have sworn that with time thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong, now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine, stay close to me, don't let me be alone, 'cause you're tearing apart my blue, blue heart. My blue, blue heart. My blue, blue heart. Thank you.
I'm going to steal Rob's joke. We were sitting at the back just before running through the 3 songs that we're going to finish off with.
And changing the order of them without telling
Well,
me.
Allan's a stickler. And we were going to rehearse last night, and we ended up drinking the red wine instead of rehearsing, so...
Yes.
Oops.
Rob has a great collection of red wine, and we've learned as his friends never to bring wine to his house because it's embarrassing, so we bring beer.
It's safe.
Yes.
It's safer. Yeah. He gets very derogatory about our choices otherwise.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling down the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I hear that lonesome whistle down the Saturday song.
When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now when I hear that whistle blow, I hang my head and cry.
Well, I bet there's rich folks sitting in that fancy dining car. Well, I bet they're smoking coffee and drinking big cigars. But I know I ain't coming. I know I can't go free. But that train keeps rolling. That's what tortures me. Play it. From that prison, if the railroad train was mine, I know I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. And with that orange blossom special, all my blues away. Well, I hear that train around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, and I hear that whistle blowing on down to San Antonio. I hear that whistle blowing on down to San Antonio. Thank you.
For the a good 20 years or so, I remember when I first met Rob and we were sitting in his lounge room, he said, "You've got to watch this version of this song," and I'm a massive Stevie Nicks fan. And when I heard the live version that she did, I could never ever listen to the other version again. This one was so much better. We've been performing it around and around and around for so long. Whenever people see us, they go, "You're going to do this one, right?" So here's our version of an amazing song by an amazing band. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? takes to the sky like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you never seen woman taken by the sky. Well, would you stay if she promised? Do you ever? Would you even try? And he said, Rhiannon, don't go. And he said, Rhiannon, stay. And he said, I still cry out for you. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? She rules her life like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you never see woman taken by the sky. Well, would you stay if she promised? Do you ever? Would you even try? Say, would you even try? Well, she is like a cat in the dark, and then she is the darkness. Takes to the sky like a bird in flight, and when the sky is starless, once in a million years, lady like her rises. Oh no, Rhiannon cries, but then she's gone, and her life knows no answers. Your life knows no answers. She is like a bell in the night, and would you love to love her? She rules her life like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? All your life you've never seen woman taken by the sky. Well, would you stay if she promised? Do you ever? Would you even try? Say, would you even try? Gets better, gets better.
That's why you changed the order.
Dreams unwind, love's a state of mind. Your dreams unwind, love's a state of mind. I know. Dreams unwind, it's still it's hard to find. I know. Dreams unwind, it's still it's a state of mind. I know. Take me with the wind, baby, take me with the sky. Take me down. Take me with the wind, baby, take me with the sky right now. same, baby, all the same. And he still cries out for her. Don't leave me now. Now you can clap. Thank you. Thanks so much for having us, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for having us. Thanks for the Brolga Theatre, and thank you for being such a lovely audience. And congratulations, Val and Ken Deering. I got 5 years marriage behind me, and then it all sort of went south. But 66.
And I wouldn't even go close if I added all mine together. You know.
And I'm just not that stupid.
We'll be out in the foyer if you want to come and say hello. Thanks again.